Members of the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania held a consultative conference this weekend.
The three-day meeting has resolved to forge unity ahead of next year's elections. It's a call for an end to all parallel structures and the establishment of a Congress preparatory committee. The weekend meeting, however, took place without the PAC current president, Moloto. Some party members are rejecting him as an illegitimate leader. Moloto was elected last year after the expulsion of former President Luthando Mbita. All right, for more on this, we are joined on the line by the PAC's Narias Moloto. Good morning to you, Abut Moloto. Let's start with the fact that this consultative conference has taken place without you, and some party members, in fact, rejecting you as saying that you're an illegitimate leader of the PAC. How do you respond, sir?
Good morning to you, Flo, and to the listeners of AfroView. In the first place, let me indicate from the onset that that was not the consultative conference of the PAC. Those are not members of the PAC. As you are aware, they are led by Letapam Patlele and Luthando Mbita. The people that were expelled from the PAC challenged their expulsion in court for many years and still lost out. Now, those are the followers of the expelled individuals, the disgruntled members. We call them rouge members. Unfortunately, each year they've been coming over to haunt the image of the PAC for the past 6 years, particularly when the PAC is about to go to the national elections. We went with Letapam Patlele during the 2014 when we were about to get into the national elections. We also, when we were going to the local government elections, it's the same group of people. They are not from the structures of the PAC. They are not related or connected anyway. They are disgruntled. They were picked up from the street corners and go there and pretended to be the members of the PAC. We have made attempts to interdict that particular conference, particularly insofar as it uses the name and the logos of the PAC. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful.
You paint the party as a disunited party, and in fact, you are now calling those members who are calling you illegitimate. You're saying that they are not members of the PAC. Shouldn't the point right now for you being one main point being to unite the PAC? I mean, the party has been wrought with this kind of disunity in the past, and as you head for elections, would you not want those people who believe themselves to be PAC members to come together? Is there no way that the party can work itself out so that next year you can face the elections and not be as divided as you are at the moment? I mean, surely you're looking for numbers, and in fact, those people have their own people who support them too, as well as you have your own people who support you. Why is the party not trying to come together?
As you may remember, we have made a call for those people to come into the party because they are expelled. You cannot unite the people who operate outside the party and those that are inside the party. They're called the leadership. It's not just Narias Moloto. It's the leadership of the PAC, duly elected, that has made a call for the expelled people and those who are operating outside the party to come into the party. We have created a committee to that extent. They've been meeting with those people, individuals. We've been working on it. Other than being disruptive, other than going into those kind of events and project themselves as PAC and make negative pronouncements, they are doing absolutely nothing on the PAC programs. So, yes, the reason why we approached the court, we are concerned and we are still concerned about the image of the party, particularly going to the elections. But we are working on it and we'll get it right. The thing is that we have not been folding arms as leadership, but you see, where the deliberate effort to discredit and to bring down the image of the party is concerned, yes, we are very much concerned. We are not accepting this, and we will have to do something about it.
Although the meeting, though, has called for an end to parallel structures. What is meant by this? And are there indeed parallel structures within the PAC, according to you?
So how do you do when a person is expelled and challenge expulsion in court and go and form a structure outside the structure that expelled him? Such a person cannot make a call for an end, particularly when you are inviting him to come back. Now, those people, basically you find that there were 4 groupings of people there. You have a person called Anwar from IB in Cape Town. You have Kletabam Patel, you have Binda. All people who are not, we have PAM. PAM is, they are all groupings that were formed outside the PAC. They do not have the right, because we can trace the history, we can trace them. They were all from the PAC that Lampas, and they are no longer connected with it.
Yeah.
So what we are saying is that they must come into the party. You cannot unite the party by dividing it, for instance. If the only way now available is to come back, we have made that call. But in the meantime, we will continue to build the party. Other than such events, which unfortunately were also coordinated by the Roche intelligence, we have information, we know what's happening, we know who funds those activities, we know the aim of those activities. Ours is to work to defeat them and to undermine them, because their intention is to undermine the image of the party going to the 2019 elections. They are trying to counter the progress and the gains we've been making on the ground as a PAC, particularly by harming and hurting the image of the party.
All right, Mr. Moloto, what is, what are the plans moving forward then? What is the future for the PAC? We are, heading for those 2019 elections. There is not much time on your hands. What is your plan?
Look, our plans have been rolling from the national conference in December 2017. And this, one of them, the committee is there. It will engage with those people. But in the meantime, we've been talking to a number of parties. We've been engaging with the communities. We're doing a lot. We are changing the image of this party. We are giving it a better face, and we are giving it has programs that will make it succeed in 2019. The PAC will emerge in the 2019.
How are you restoring faith in those who have for years believed in the PAC, or those who would want to go back to a solid PAC? What's happening now isn't giving much hope to those people.
Remember, it's just unfortunately, these are very small, tiny people from different organizations outside the PAC. We've been doing a lot because we have retained, we've been getting the veterans of the party back into the party. Those people that you see are not the veterans of the PAC. And we've been getting support of our professionals, of our communities, and we're making far more progress than the PAC is at a position where it was never been before. Those particular individuals had at some time had the opportunity to lead this great party, and they failed it. Pinta, although still they're still refusing to let him go from that parliament, that man is absolutely quiet and is not representing the party. Now, we are changing that, and we've been doing something, and we're still doing something to change that, and it will change.
All right. And Moloto, thank you very much for giving us your time. That's